Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reneilwe. I also go by the name Rennie if you're new, and if you are returning subby, welcome back family. We have been in this kitchen renovation series, the heart of the home series. That's where we have been, and if you are new, you're interested in anything makeover, creative home living, I don't know, I'm drawing a blank right now. Anything creative home living, anything that has to do with home improvement, including meal plans that are very affordable, very like time saving. This channel is for you. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around a whole lot longer than just this video. And if you are returning, let us pick up where we left off. This is what you probably missed. I ain't got time to voice over this, so this whisper is the one that I asked for a code for. And then they have other colors. Crystal cream. I want white. Yeah, color cutter is the one he was talking about. So they have 3 different kinds of color cutters, and this looks nice as well. I sent an email to a granite countertop company, and I don't think this code can get better than this. They are charging me 12,930 rands, and that is for the material, for them delivering, for the labor, for the fabrication and all kind of stuff. And well, with that being said, it's time for us to finally clean out our cabinets, put everything in boxes, and yeah. With that being said, we are finally getting into this kitchen renovation. 3 years and 8 months ago, I bought my very first house. It was a dream come true. However, this dream needed a few adjustments. So I made over a few bedrooms and the living room, and the biggest one was when I designed and renovated the bathroom, with a bit of help, obviously. Now we are finally going to work on the most important room in the house. We are going to renovate the kitchen. Welcome to the Heart of the Home series. In this episode, we are doing the fun part of everything, which is just window shopping, buying stuff for the kitchen renovation. So this is the kitchen shop with me video. So here's what we're going to be shopping for in this episode. We're going to be shopping for appliances, we're going to be shopping for the sink, we're going to be shopping for the lights that we want to hang down, although we just window shopping for those because they're no longer in our initial plan anymore. But we're just gonna browse a bit, look around. So the stores we're gonna go to is Builders. We're gonna also go to Leroy Merlin, and I'm gonna do a bit of online shopping as well. Just obviously I won't show you guys, but yeah. So let us get to shopping, guys. Alright guys, I am recording this voiceover on the day that I'm uploading this. I just woke up, so please bear with my voice while it warms up. So I went to Builders Warehouse to check out their appliances because I've been to Leroy Merlin, and I would say Leroy Merlin prices versus Builders Warehouse similar, but I highly suggest you go and check out Macro and Game for appliances as well, because Game can be slightly more affordable, and Macro as well. I realized that through online shopping. So what I'm looking for is an affordable stove. So I don't want the one that the lines are drawn on, because I know once a pot overflows on the stove and then it's hard to clean, unless if you guys have cleaning suggestions, then I don't know, but I didn't go with that. I also don't like the stoves with the knobs on the side, because also what I've witnessed is when a pot overflows and then it goes into that little switch thing, it can become a problem, and it could cause a trip. I know you're probably wondering, why are you always thinking of a pot overflowing? Guys, rice is rice for the sake of ricing. It's gonna overflow at some points in time. So I've learned that in the long term, although I do stay in the kitchen when I'm cooking most of the time. So I also checked out a couple of hoods. They were out of my budget if I was going to buy a new stove top and an oven, but I still looked around and I liked this one. It was nice and beautiful. And obviously now I am dreaming and fantasizing of my future house, like my forever home will definitely have a gas stove, and these gas stoves are beautiful. I gravitated towards the white. It will be nice if it has like a brass knob, like the knobs were brass. That would be nice. But moving on to Leroy Merlin, we did some light shopping in the sink section. They have a lot of sinks, so if you don't know what sink you like or what to go for, go to Leroy Merlin. What I love about Leroy Merlin is their selection and collection of things is a lot. Like, you have a lot of options. I was looking at the square ones. I love the square ones, but I started gravitating towards these ones because I felt like the length would fit the corner of my kitchen. And then I looked at a couple of sinks, but we are going with the wall mounted taps, not sinks, taps, sorry, taps, because I'm not changing the plumbing or the electrical in my house to save money on this renovation, and I'm keeping the layout as is. I saw this tap, but I ended up leaving it behind because I saw a more affordable one that was out of stock. I'll tell you about it later. Moving on to the lighting at Leroy Merlin. Guys, if you want options on options on options, go to Leroy Merlin, but I would suggest you also check out Decofen if you know there's something similar there that you can find that you'll see at Leroy Merlin as well. Decofen does have like an affordable version of hanging lights. If you want another place where you can get a huge selection of lighting, you can go to the lighting warehouse. They have one in Alberton, they have one in Boxburg. I don't know where else. I think they also have one in Midrand if I'm not mistaken. But like this, like the selection was crazy. If you like brass, if you like gold, if you like pops of color, if you like the one where you can see through the metal pieces, or maybe the one where you're looking at the glass. Honestly, I found this one very interesting. It is not my style, but I found it very interesting. But I don't know, I like pendants, I'll say that. But I realized that I actually like these kind of tinted glasses. I think I want to go for that for my kitchen, but we'll see down the line, because now we are just window shopping. This is not something we're gonna buy as soon as possible. This is something we're gonna buy later on down the line. But I really like this one. I don't want to lie. Looking at this video, watching it with you guys, I think I like the previous one. And then I saw more interesting shades. Like, these were interesting, nothing I would go for, but I found it very interesting. And what I like is the color selection is a lot. Like, I already listed the colors. If you're going for the white theme, if you're going for that, I loved this one. I really did. But I realized that my kitchen is gonna be white and it's just gonna, you know, blend in and you won't see it. It won't make a statement piece, and I don't think it's worth getting it if it won't get the attention that it deserves. That's my opinion. And then there's a whole lot more, you know, the KG kind. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back to being serious. The KG kind, really. And then there's one that looks like a fruit basket from where is that again? Mr. Price Home. But anyways, moving on, there's a lot to pick from, as you can see. So I highly suggest you go to Leroy Merlin. If you want the more affordable side, go to Decofen, but they have a restricted selection. Moving on, I went to Ital Tile. I basically went on this day to make payment, but I just want to show you guys a little bit of what they have. Honestly, if you guys are into the HGTV channel and you see tiles that you love, that you see on Flip of, what's it again? Not Flip or Flop, but most of those HGTV home renovation, trust you'll find some of the tiles here. I am plugging you. So take this as a plug. If you guys are looking for like special tile or tile you've seen on HGTV, you'll most likely get it at Retail Tile. Okay, time to get my tile. Oh, and by the way, this video is not sponsored. All these episodes have not been sponsored, but please put pressure on these people to sponsor me. But anyways, I'm just plugging you guys because I love y'all. So yeah, moving on. Alright guys, we've shopped for most of the stuff, from looking for affordable stove and oven to hood. I'll be honest, the budget wise I did not anticipate buying new appliances, because I tried talking myself into keeping the stove that I have because it's fairly new. But
I'll be honest, that space between the like countertops and the stove and food falling on the sides, I just gotta do right and just buy a built-in oven with the stove top and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up getting an affordable one at Game. They were selling it as a set, so the stove top and the oven was being sold for 4,200 or 300, somewhere along those lines. And I feel like going this option is better because if I do it this way, they deliver it at my house. I don't have to worry about getting a van or getting anything else to go to the store, pick it up, and everything. So I just ended up buying the stove and the oven online, so they can just deliver it. And we are on the day of the delivery.
Good evening, guys. I the delivery people came. They delivered the oven and the stove top, and basically my battery died and I had to rush to work, and there was a lot of like, it was drama and saga, but it is here. It's delivered. Those are just my water boots. It was raining today. But I love the look. It has this retro feel about it. But I feel like a part of me says I must open this and check, because I got a feeling, unless if like the stove top is like in this box part, I don't see a stove top. Like, I don't see it. If you look on the side, you see like it's open space here, right here, and then here's the oven. I don't know where they put the stove top. So I want to, maybe it's, Mara, is it there? Okay, I'm just gonna open this. I think I should move it to the office and then open it there, because out of fear that I open it now and I can't put it back together and it stays in the living room up until end of this month. How many weeks is that? I don't know. Oh, it's here. I'm glad I don't have to open it. Like, it's right on top. Like, these, it's nighttime and the lighting is bad. Like, the cables here, they are from the top. Okay, it's here. I'm glad I decided to peek. Then I don't have to tamper with this at all. It'll be opened by the electrician. Yeah, I'm so tired. Tomorrow I have a jam-packed day. I have to get my nails sorted, and I have to collect platters for my sister's bridal shower. And then I think, since I'm already in that direction, so I'm gonna collect my tiles and then keep them home. At least most of the materials will be here. I won't have to go out and get the materials. So I didn't get a quote from the cabinet people. They said they struggled to go to the place to find out how much the materials are gonna be, so they're gonna give me the quote tomorrow. The people who are going to remove the tile and demo, they also haven't sent me a quote. They said they're gonna give it to me tomorrow. So everything was left to tomorrow. But you know what God said? Let's not worry about tomorrow. Leave it all to Him. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if He really said that. I'm just hungry. Thank you. So excited. All right, guys, I am back from work and I decided to go buy I had to go to Discam to get medication. So I was like, since it's en route, let me go to Leroy Merlin as well. Decided to I was like, bite the bullet, just get the sink and the tap. It doesn't matter how long you delay it, it's the inevitable. You're gonna have to buy a sink and a tap. So honestly, this is something that I could have went slow with and just gotten the sink first, because once the countertops come in, they have to cut it for the sink, and then get the tap later. But only if I had a mixer would that work. But I don't have a mixer. Like, my taps
are like, they're separate. So sorry, there's dishes in the sink, but like this is what I'm talking about. Like these separate. So I'll obviously need a mixer. They do have a small selection of wall taps at any other store, not just Leroy Merlin. So they were stocking up a few things. So I asked her, do you have the $5.99 tap in store? And then she was like, no, they're probably, that one is going to arrive, the stock is going to arrive next week. And I was like, can I pay for it now and fetch it? And she's like, no, you can't. You can only pay for it if it's in store and you're taking it. So she took down my number. The lady was so kind. She took down my number and she said, I'll call you once we have stock. And then I was like, okay, please help me pick out a sink. I went with this one, the one with, oh, it's such a mess in here. I went with the double sinks without the drying rack, mainly because one, I'm thinking of the space, because I can't do the 1.2 meter sink because of the corner over there. The sink is very small, because then here it's going to be the floating, it's just going to be a countertop floating all the way to the wall. Basically, that's what's going to happen. So I had to go with either a 1.16 meter sink. But then in actual reality, I wanted these, but in square, not the circle kind. I like the square ones, but the square ones are they're very expensive. That's where you're looking to spend about 2,000 or something without the drying rack or whatever. And we're trying to stay within budget. So this one cost, this one was, hold on, 1,423 rands. Yeah, I'm just checking other things now. That's how much it was. And then they give you these, the blocker things, and these come with the sink, so it's priced with the sink. I don't know if they usually charge these separately. I really don't know. But when I bought my bathroom sink, this, like the stopper and everything, was sold separately. But then anyways, it comes with this, and it comes with like the screws and the stuff just for the assembly. And then it has a 25-year guarantee. And let us unwrap our sink. This is what the hand looks like. This is what the hand looks like. All right, guys, we got our stove, we got our tile. I'm so excited. They called us back because the tap is back in stock. We collected the tap. We have the tap with us now, and we're just gonna get into this. We're just gonna get into this renovation at this point in time. We have everything we need in order to start this renovation. The rest of the materials will find us along the way, and we already paid for some. It's basically time for us to take apart our kitchen, and that is in the next episode. We are going to take apart our kitchen in the next episode. But for now, before we do that, we gotta sell the stove. We'll sell it in the next episode. See you guys in the next episode. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you are intrigued, I don't think I meant to say that. But if you're intrigued by where we are and where we're going in this renovation, here's what you're gonna miss out on if you do not subscribe. Cabinets are out. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe if that is what you're interested in, and if you're into more home improvement videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. And guys, don't forget to be kind, love, and light. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.